Hello everyone, today I'm going to do a short video on the Yokomo C3 front springs. As you can see, there are three springs. There's a yellow, red, and black. The yellow is the softest spring offered by Yokomo, and then the next rate up is a red, and then you have the black. Now, the black spring comes with the kit, and this can make the handling a little bit twitchy. So I highly suggest picking up a set of red and yellow springs and really test and tune for your track conditions. I've been racing asphalt primarily, and I find the red spring works out quite nicely. It gives me enough steering in the corners, and it doesn't make the car lazy around the track, especially going through chicanes. The yellow was actually quite good on carpet surface. I found when I used the red spring on the carpet surface, the car was way too twitchy. And so I went down a rate to the yellow, and it seemed to settle down and it mellowed out. The yellow mellowed out the car, and it worked out really nicely. So if you're running on carpet and the front end's way too twitchy and it's really hard to drive, I really suggest going to the yellow spring if you can. And the most important thing is springs, affect the amount of roll the chassis has. So when you go to a softer spring, you're going to get more roll, and it's going to make it quite easy to drive around the track. But it can also make it too lazy, which can affect your lap times as well. And also, when you go to a harder spring, say the black, you're going to get less roll, and what will happen is you'll get less camber change, and it will make the car very twitchy. So you'll have to figure out what spring works for you. Now, one thing that's interesting that one of the top Yokomo drivers has done is he's done away with these springs and he's moved to an associated spring. And I think the spring rate is 0.22. I'll have to double check, and I'll post it in the comment section and give you the part number. So there you go. Those are kind of like the three go-to springs. Just tune for your track conditions and the way you like to drive your car. All right, bye-bye.